Oh, man. The excitement level just went through the roof in this arena. One half of Team Extreme.
The charismatic enigma about to grace the WWE Universe with his presence.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, one half of the National Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions, Jeff Hardy!
A true daredevil in every sense of the word, Jeff Hardy is immune to fear.
Synonymous with tag team title reigns, a former United States champion, former world heavyweight champion. And what's amazing to think about, guys, is that the career of Jeff Hardy started at just the young age of 16 when he made his WWE debut. Half man, half amazing, but all business.
He's the founder of the Hurt Business.
And his opponent, accompanied by Cedric Alexander from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 259 pounds, MVP!
Who can forget that MVP once held the United States Championship for 343 days, which at the time was a record.
After a tough upbringing, 9 years spent locked up, MVP is living proof you don't let past failures define you, because now all he does is win. When you think of crafty veterans, there are a few people who come to mind more than Montavious Porter, better known as MVP.
MVP has dedicated this stage of his career to passing on wisdom and mentoring young superstars, but he can still get it done in the ring, too.
True, MVP is a superstar who practices what he preaches, looking to add to his resume here tonight.
And then we should talk about the many faces of Jeff Hardy. Every one of them being a reinvention of himself, with the only constant being the look of determination Jeff keeps on his face.
In that sense, Hardy is a true enigma, with many fearless spirits within him.
Oh, knee smash in the face.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Hardy responds.
Oh, no.
Into the pin attempt. No, he kicks out.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Jeff Hardy is famous for his brilliant attacks from the air, but what else do you think will be the difference maker for the charismatic enigma?
Jeff Hardy is more successful when his aerial attacks are fueled with extra aggression. Hardy needs to be motivated. Based on the look on his face right now, I'd say he's plenty motivated.
Denying a 2 count there.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Sent into the corner.
Got him right in the jaw. What a shot. Up on the turnbuckle now. That catches MVP looking. Face crusher. Oh, saw it coming. Face buster plants him. Uh-oh. Twist of fate. Goes into the pin. There's 2. And he kicks out at 2.
He thought he had it.
Heading up, he's thinking big. We're going to finish it off. Oh, black hat, crash landing.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
MVP, all set up.
We're going ballin'. You know nothing about B-Sacks.
And there's
Into the cover.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
How in the world did he kick out?
Hardy takes the offensive. Shoulder shoots up before two.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Set him up for the
Oh, man, face first.
We're going to finish it off.
Will that stop MVP?
Two. He stays alive. He stays alive. There was almost all over. Almost a 3 count.
Yeah, talk about a close call.
And what more can Hardy employ now as he has to shift his attention back into this contest? We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation.
Kick to the midsection. Twist of fate. Cover. There's 2. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Jeff Hardy.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
And now it is time for the PWC's confrontation moments of the week. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're here live from the Tokyo Dome at the 4th season right here in Japan, Tokyo, Japan. And now that we have seen some of our partnership matches along the episode, now let's talk about our own talent, our own matches. Let's recap what happened this past week. So to kick off the show on PWC, it was a vintage match, a match that at some point in time already happened a couple of weeks ago. It was the Kvlt against the Chilean Preach, the team of Moises and Máscara Negra, facing 2 members of the Kvlt, that being Soul Hunter and Arthur Knight. But this time around it was for the belts, unlike the last time. And of course the Kvlt continued their dominant streak as the tag team champions, because we didn't see much out of this match. The Chilean Preach started off in a very good way. We saw Moises applying neck breakers, applying leg drops, then tagging up with Máscara Negra, a very good high flyer, a master of hurricane liners and high flying maneuvers. And there was a point in time in the match that the Chilean Preach made a very good team move, but it was not enough. So of course the Kvlt have taken advantage of that failure to get up on the match. So they apply their finisher maneuver, and of course the Kvlt are still the tag team champions, defeating the Chilean Preach. But now here comes the new stuff. After the match got over, a very unexpected turn of events happened. Take a look for yourself. And now apparently it feels like the Kvlt have defeated the Chilean Preach so successfully. They have retained the tag team belts. What the hell is that? What the hell? A post-match attack from behind. What isn't that? That's the disciples of the apocalypse. Morris and Roth attacking the cult. What the hell is going on here? We haven't seen these guys for a while. I thought they were done with them. It was about 2 years ago. Why are these guys still holding on to them and attacking the cult? Come on, 2 years is a lot of time. Well, I'm not sure what's going on here, but apparently the cult took a beat down by the disciples of the apocalypse right moments ago, and I don't know where this feud is going, because apparently this is like a rekindle of the past. But let's go ahead with this program right now. Now it is time for the second confrontation moment of the week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we already talked about the cult, the Chilean preach on a match, and we already saw what happened after the match. We saw the return of the unexpected reunion of the disciples of the apocalypse. We thought these guys were over with the cult, but the reality is this is a rekindle for what happened at Jungle Fury 2021 edition. But now let's move forward. The second PWC confrontation moment of the week. It was Will Ferrera facing Odinson in a rematch from last week. We all know that last week it was pretty much something closer to a squash match. So Tyson Kidd decided to apply a rematch to this, and this time around, well, Will Ferrera got the victory over Odinson. How about this, huh? And now it is time for the third PWC confrontation moment of the week. Well, guys, we are really close to the final of the program. There is still one more moment after this one. So just to recap the last one, we saw a rematch between Will Ferrera and Odinson, a decision by Tyson Kidd after that squash that happened last week. Will Ferrera defeated Odinson, but now the third moment, it was the PWC in-ring debut of Tekla, a newest accusation for the ladies' locker room. Tekla is on PWC. Tekla is a freak. So Tekla had a match, a debut match, against an outsider named by Tyson Kidd, against Kylie Rae, but for our surprise, it doesn't matter who it was, because despite being an outsider, Tekla still got the victory, with a dominant victory over Kylie Rae. So what does this mean for the future of Tekla on PWC? And what does this mean for our ladies' locker room? Is it considered a threat? Or is it just more about one more girl on the locker room with nothing to head up? Well, only time will tell, but for now, Tekla is going in a very, very good direction. And now it is time for the fourth PWC moment of the week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is not only the fourth, but this is actually the last one. Before we talked about the dominant in-ring debut of Tekla defeating Kylie Rae, and it didn't mean nothing on the way that Tyson Kidd thought that by bringing an outsider, it would make Tekla lose, but that was not the case. Now moving on, we had a match between Shlak and Crazy Steve. Last week we saw Abyss in action. This time around it was time for Crazy Steve to get up in the ring, middle of the ring, and face the monster, the machine Shlak. And Shlak defeated Crazy Steve just in a matter of 5 minutes. But what happened after the match? Well, I would say that Joseph got an interview in the middle of the ring with Shlak, and Shlak sent a message to a challenger that he knows pretty well. Take a look. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now let's put the cameras back on the ring. There is our interviewer Joseph with Shlak right after the match. Take it all, bud. Thanks there. Now, Shlak, first of all, congratulations on your victory over Crazy Steve moments ago. But what actually led me here tonight on making this interview with you, it's a question that it feels like you may not be aware of that, but this feud has been going on for about 3 months. It started with Bruce Bannister and Brent Webb. Then Brent Webb decided to attack you, Shlak, and then it came a trio feud. But now apparently Bruce Bannister is done with both of you. But I cannot say the same when it comes to Brent Webb. Actually, Brent Webb made a second challenge for you, Shlak, at Dominatrix. So apparently that bastard is not done with me, huh? You see, now that Bruce is out of the equation, he left me all of the space I need to take care of my first ever rival in this industry, Brent Webb. It all started with Brent, and it feels like it all is gonna end with Brent at Dominatrix. Brent Webb decided to take a phase number 2 with me. Well, it feels like he never learned. He lost in the past, and apparently it feels like at Dominatrix it will not be any different. But if Brent wants to take a second beatdown, I'm down to it. So listen to me, Brent Webb. Listen, pay a closer attention to this. Dominatrix, it's gonna be our final match, our final chapter on this feud. Just like Joseph said, it has been going on for about 3 months. But I'm not gonna let you leave walking down the aisle just like nothing happened. You wanted another ride with me? Now you're gonna pay hard for it. So be ready for Dominatrix, because I'm gonna be there accepting your challenge and kicking your ass like never before. Thanks, Shlak. Well, back to ya. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was actually last week that we saw one of the most controversial things when it comes to the elite. Last week, Tyson Kidd decided to book a match between Matt Jackson and Kenny Omega in order to solve their issues once and for all from the Samba surrender. Apparently, Omega and Matt Jackson were good at each other after an handshake, but Tyson Kidd, in order to make the match card heater than it was before, decided to book that match. But what people were not expecting is that by the end of the match, Young Bucks started to attack Omega, and then Hangman Adam Page came to make the save for Omega. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the tag team match. Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega against the Young Bucks.
On their feet, they know just how big this match is for these superstars. A striking blow. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Tagged in. Inverted backbreaker. Ow. Boom, right in the button. Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display. He's lost some of his wind now.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Great reversal. I gotta say, I'm impressed. In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
Back now inside the ring. No, Scorpion death drop.
Good night. Big reversal. Ooh.
Pump handle suplex.
Oh, what a crash.
Look at this. That is incredible. What a crossbody. Struggling to get to the corner here.
Might not make it, Michael.
He's so close to making the tag here, Corey.
Yeah, but think of all the energy he's expending here, Cole.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Once again, you're watching WCW's flagship show. This is Nitro.
Oh, man, right at the point of the elbow. Lightning fast reflexes.
Oh, kick right to the gut. Looking vulnerable now, guys. Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you. Really needs to get to the corner and make a tag.
Otherwise, this match may be over sooner than later. Can't get it done. Pile driver.
Spiked him. He's on his heels a bit now.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
All the way up. Oh, no.
Good night. A game-ending move. Checkmate. Look at this. Curious decision there, Michael.
I don't know how there's anything left in these superstars' bodies.
Yeah, the tank is being emptied tonight.
Tagged in. Oh, foot just stomping down. And finds a counter. Wow, what a sequence. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Hoping to make a tag here. It's uh-oh, submission move. Kick. Oh, knee right to the face. The end may be in sight for his opponent here.
I can't say I expected to see this tonight. It's not every day you see a guy as talented as him take such a beating.
He has become relentless at this point.
That's what he does. Keep on the attack.
electric chair. Big opportunity for him now. 2 count.
Now that's an impressive tag team victory.
Well, now that the match got over, what the hell is that? Oh no, not once again. The Young Bucks are face to face, stare down with Kenny Omega. Not again, another confrontation. Adam Page is there on the mix. Oh boy, here it comes. Isn't that Will Ospreay? Will Ospreay has an history of friendship with Kenny Omega. He's trying to separate these both teams. What the hell is that? What the? Will Ospreay attacking Kenny Omega. Look at that. What the hell? Matt Jackson attacking Nick Jackson. Nick was trying to hold Matt back before he got involved in another brawl with Adam Page and Kenny Omega in order to avoid confrontation in the Elite. But look at that, Matt has turned his punches into Nick Jackson. What the hell is going on with the Elite? Well, and there it is. That's Joseph with our PWC World Champion. Erebus in the middle of the ring. Back to you, bud. Well, I'm here standing still with the face of this company right now. Our PWC World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Erebus. Yeah! And Erebus, I mean, last year was probably the best year of your entire life, or I would say the best year till nowadays, because you've conquered a lot of things in this business in 2022. You just came to PWC back in June, and in a space of 2 months, you won the Starway to Heaven Royal Rumble match, only to go to Jungle Fury a month after and win the most prestigious belt on this company, the World Heavyweight title. But what these people don't know is that you didn't have a background in this industry. Your first ever wrestling contract was with PWC, and basically in just the space of 3 months, 3 months of career, you already won a world title match. How impressive is that? You gotta be proud of yourself, Erebus. No, in fact, you're right, Joseph. Last year, it was not only my introduction into the wrestling business, but I did something that probably many wrestling guys don't do. How many wrestling guys have won a world title in just the space of 3 months of career? 3 months of career. Not just 3 months in this company. In my entire career. This is quite impressive. But you know, Dominatrix is right around the corner, and just like you said, 2022 is gone, and it was probably my best year in the wrestling business since it was all of that conquer gifts around my waist. But now this is 2023 and the next pay-per-view is just around the corner. Dominatrix. An impressive, quite impressive word. Dominatrix. Who has the guts to dominate? This is probably one of the most important pay-per-views of the entire year. Not just because it is the first pay-per-view of the entire year, but this is the moment where wrestlers show to the pay-per-view to prove that they are dominant in this business. And there is nothing more dominant than to be the main champion in this company and then to be the world champion. So I gotta have this time around a trustworthy opponent in terms of abilities, wrestling abilities, physique, strength, and the most important thing of all, passion and guts. I'm not gonna lie. Kane was not an easy task. Hell, I faced him twice. With Reed was not an easy task. He jumped right after, from the mid card to the heavyweight card in a space of months. That's quite impressive, I would say. But now Dominatrix, it's on another level. It's a time that I have to step up in this ring against the best of the best. So the thing is, I'm standing here waiting for an opponent. Tyson Kidd hasn't said me a damn thing. The only thing he has said to me is that he's still on searching for somebody to face me at Dominatrix. Who is that somebody? Well, what the hell? What the hell is that? Here it comes, Trish Stratus. Hold on, guys. Ooh, I know you don't like me. Sorry for interrupting your interview, Joseph and Erebus, but let me say that this time around, well, since I work for Tyson, unfortunately, but that's it, he decided to give me the job to find out an opponent for you, Erebus. Since Tyson Kidd is very occupied with the other matches on the card for Dominatrix and he still hasn't got an opponent for you, he decided to leave me with that responsibility. But now, Erebus, here is the thing. If you say you're such a worthy world champion, if you say this is your time to prove that you can actually dominate at Dominatrix, a guy that actually can dominate for real, it doesn't need to know who is he gonna face. So, Erebus, with that being said, since you're such a dominant guy, well, look at you, full of dominance, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna have any problems on Dominatrix to fight any guy on the face of this earth. So you're gonna go to Dominatrix without knowing, because this is your time to prove how much dominant you are. So, Dominatrix, I see you there. You are gonna know which guy you're gonna face. Ha, guy, that's a funny word. Which man you're gonna face. A monster. A monster. That is the real fighter. See ya, Erebus, at Dominatrix. What the hell? What did just happen here? Well, I don't know. I don't know, Erebus. Well, now let's take a commercial break and then we will come back for more action.